Good evening. It's January 5th, and today it's now like 5 o'clock, 5 something, so it's dark outside. Today is the feast of St. John Nepomucene Neumann? John Neumann, or Newman. There's John Henry Newman, and I think he was an Anglican turned Catholic. And then there's John Neumann. John Neumann was born in 1811 in Bohemia, so he was a bit of a hippie. Okay, no, he wasn't a hippie. He wasn't a Bohemian. He was from Bohemia. He was son of Philip, who was German, and owned a stocking factory. That's a new one. Stocking factory, and Agnes Newman, who was a Czech. John was a small and quiet boy with 4 sisters and a brother, and was named after St. John Nepomucene. An excellent student, he felt an early draw to life. John early felt drawn to religious life. Became a seminarian. In 1813, he studied astronomy and botany, in addition to theological topics. He studied in Prague in Charles Ferdinand University, 1833. When time came for John's ordination, his bishop was sick, so his ordination had to be rescheduled. Bohemia had an overabundance of priests, so John decided to go to America to ask for ordination and to work with emigres. He walked most of the way to France, then took a ship to America. John arrived unannounced in Manhattan in 1836. Bishop John Dubois was happy to see him there because there were 36 priests for 200,000 Catholics in New York and New Jersey. John was ordained June 28th, 1836, and sent to Buffalo. There, the parish priest, Father Pax, gave him the choice of the city of Buffalo or the rural area. John chose the more difficult country area. He stayed in a small town with an unfinished church, and when it was completed, he moved to a town with a log church. There he built himself a log cabin, small, rarely lit a fire, slept little, and often lived on bread and water. He walked miles to visit farm after remote farm. John's parishioners were from many lands, but that was okay because John spoke 12 languages. He joined the Redemptorists in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1840, taking his vows in Baltimore, Maryland in 1841, the first Redemptorist to do so in the United States. He was a home missioner, so I guess that means he went to homes in Maryland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. He was a rector at St. Philomena Church in Pittsburgh in 1844, and he was bishop in Philadelphia in 1852. John built 50 churches and began building a cathedral. He opened almost 100 schools, and the number of parochial school students in his diocese grew from 500 to 9,000. He wrote newspaper articles, 2 catechisms, and many works in German. And he was the first American man and first American bishop to be canonized. John Neumann, born March 28, 1811 in Bohemia, which is Czechoslovakia, and died in January 5th of a stroke in 1860 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. John Neumann, pray for us. All the saints, pray for us. We've already passed, in fact, today is actually the 7th. We've already passed the Epiphany, so I think we're in the octave of the Epiphany, or the first, or the week of, I don't know, second day of the Epiphany. Let's ask all the saints to pray for us. John Nepomucene Neumann, pray for us. Mother Mary, pray pray for us, and let's continue to pray for the souls in purgatory. Saint Odilo of Cluny, who I believe is the one who initiated, I don't know what that was, either strong wind or somebody's car, who initiated the celebration of All Souls Day, which would be celebrating those in purgatory. So his feast was a couple days ago. So let's continue to pray for the souls in purgatory. And I'm going to say it anyway. Merry Christmas. Our tree's staying up as long as I can keep it up until the family says, get it out of here.